Guys.
All right, guys, here we go.
Appreciate you being here as you were coming
Let's
in.
rock it.
You guys know we're going to take a minute before we get started. So if you want to go into, there we go. Didn't even have to say. But for those of you who don't know, if you're in a Telegram group, go in and put in where you're coming in from. We always like to see we got people from Cali. Chicago is in the house. Houston, West Texas, Lancaster, PA. Come on, guys. Let us know where you're coming in from, man. We always appreciate that. Iowa, New Zealand, Central Florida, Sebring, Florida. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. We'll begin start here in, let me see, let's say about a minute and a half. Not going to keep you long tonight, as many of you probably already know. We got a big call. Canada, welcome. Big call. Brazil with Mr. David Track tomorrow is going to be here with the actual dev team. Some big announcements tomorrow night, so definitely want to get yourself prepared for that. But again, as you guys are coming in, go into the Telegram group. Let us know where you're coming in from. We appreciate always seeing that. San Diego, welcome, welcome, welcome. Florida, welcome to the call. And we'll get started here in I feel like a kid at Christmas time. So do I. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So we are excited. We are excited. Let me see. Time check. Time check.
Beautiful.
Give me 15 more seconds. I'll give it 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna get started. Just want to go through a few things with you guys real quickly, and then we'll let everybody really start prepping up for tomorrow. So I think we're good to go, man. So let's kind of rock and roll here very briefly with you guys. A couple things, man. First of all, appreciate you being here. I know there's a lot of buzz and excitement, about tomorrow's call. So the first thing I want to say is promote for that. Promote. David Track has quite a bit to talk about tomorrow, as do the developers. So it's gonna be a really cool call. You want to make sure that you get all your teams on there so everybody can hear the information firsthand. I do want to something I noticed. I know a lot of you guys noticed in the Telegram group. I saw that earlier today somebody went and got 16,000 tokens for $3,900, which I haven't been paying a lot of attention to the chart, but when I saw 16,000 tokens for $3,900, this kind of blew me away. That I just think about the fact that what I think 16,000 tokens are going to be worth, and you can spend less than $4,000 to get it. I thought that was kind of crazy, and I was like, well, good for them. At $5, that's $80,000. That's $80,000. On that $3,900 investment. At $10, that's $160,000. $3,900. That's pretty good. So congratulations to them. One of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about, again, make sure you promote hard for tomorrow night. I think all you guys are going to do that anyway. But I did notice when I was on the call last night with Mark, some of the questions that were being asked, I kind of felt like maybe some people have a little bit of anxiety about not knowing what to do. And I just wanted to make sure everybody understood, man, like you don't have to have anxiety about not knowing what to do. We keep it in mind at all times that we've got people at all different stages. We got guys who've been with us from the beginning, and they understand this like backwards, forward, sideways, and every way. We know we also have people who literally are have just heard about Sosana, and maybe you're popping on these AMAs for the first time, and we're talking about all the stuff that's coming up, and you still haven't quite caught up. I don't want you to be worried about that. Seriously. David Track's going to come on. He's going to talk about some announcements. Guys, I will tell you that I want you to just lower the anxiety, because whatever it is that you might be concerned about, I promise you, we've got a plan for it. So once we actually announce the whole rollout for the affiliate plan, and when that 48 hours is going to happen for founders, we will make sure that we change the tenor of some of these AMAs. We'll make sure that we're going through detail by detail. Here's a detailed walkthrough of how you get signed up. Here's a detailed walkthrough of how you do this, a detailed walkthrough of how you do that. We'll record everything. We'll place it everywhere. So you're not going to have to be concerned about, well, what if I don't know how to sign up? Or what if I don't know what to do? As we launch out the voting mechanism, same thing. We're going to do some detailed walkthroughs on the AMAs, as well as maybe some videos that we'll record offline and then put it into the Telegram group of how to walk through the nomination process, first of all, how to walk through the voting process, second of all these types of things. So once again, you don't have to have this anxiety, because I can kind of feel it building up on people thinking they're not going to know exactly what to do. And then once we actually get all these things launched, we're going to change the tenor of the AMAs as well, that, there might be one or two AMAs every week that are designated as presentations now. So it won't be an AMA where you're coming on and we're just talking. It'll be you invite your brand new people to that, and we're going to be giving overviews of the entire Sosana ecosystem. Here's what it is. Here's why you want to be a part of it. Here's how you can be a part of it. Here's what you should do next if you like what you see. Those types of things. So we'll actually start doing that maybe 1 or 2 times a week out of these 4 calls that we're doing every week to give you the opportunity to simply just drive traffic to those calls and know that we're going to do on that particular call, we're going to take it soup to nuts from the very beginning, where brand new people will be able to see it and they'll be able to get excited and say, you know what, I want to be a part of that, and they'll be able to join and we'll help you build your business and start building momentum in your business. And obviously those people can all go do the same thing. They can actually utilize those calls every single week. So there is going to be some shift in how we do things as all these things start rolling out. So I want to make sure you guys knew that, because again, I always see this, I just call it anxiety. I see people like, man, I want to make sure I don't miss out on anything. I don't know what to do. I get a ton of those calls where people are doing that. God, hit the record button. I'm so sorry, guys. I wasn't even looking in the Telegram.
Recording in progress.
So I'll go back to that stuff here in a second. The other thing I wanted to say was this is that ultimately we are I've talked about these dominoes, if you will, that we're going through, and one thing happens and it kind of triggers the next domino. And I just want to kind of give people an idea of where we are, especially if you're still kind of newer here. So, the founders phase is the next thing for us, right? And if you're brand new, it's that, for you to become an affiliate, you can become a basic affiliate or a premium affiliate. It's $149 or $249, I believe. $129 or $249, I'm sorry. Basic versus premium affiliate. Premium, as you might imagine, has a lot more benefits than a basic affiliate. But when we actually open up at the very beginning, we launch the affiliate platform, we're going to have a 48-hour period that we're calling the founders period, where every single person who enrolls during that 48 hours will be enrolled for $99 one time for life. As a founder, which will give you all of the benefits of a premium affiliate, as well as some additional things we're thinking about adding just for founders only in the future that'll give founders some advantage. And that'll be one time only. I say one time only because the regular basic and premium affiliate levels, not only are they at $129, $249 respectively, but also there's an annual renewal fee for both of them, which is well worth it for what you're going to be able to get. But if you become a founder, it's $99 one time for life. So no annual renewal fees. So it's a significant discount that we're doing. The other part of that is that I wanted to say to people again is, remember, I've had people still asking this question, so I want to make sure they're understanding this. Is people have said, so all I got to do is go get $99 worth of Sosana, and then I can come in and I'll be ready to come in as affiliate. The answer to that question is no, because I wouldn't do that for a couple of reasons. One is because the price moves. So what if you get exactly $99 worth and the price goes down by a fraction of a penny, and now you have $98.99 worth of Sosana, and now you don't have enough to be able to sign up, right? So also, you're going to want to have at least $50, right? If the only thing you want to be able to participate in is the voting mechanism, right? You're going to have to be holding at least another $50. And then you've got the price variation and movements. You might have some fees. So I am telling people, if you want to be prepared, if you want to have yourself ready, if your people want to be ready once the founders platform opens up, go get $200 worth of Sosana. That way, it doesn't matter about the price movement or anything. You'll have enough to pay the $99 to become a founder. You'll have enough that you got your $50 sitting there for the first vote. That you'll qualify for the first vote. And then obviously, if you want to actually do more, if you want to be able to nominate as well, then you would up that by another $500, because again, it's not about having $50. You need $500 that you have to be holding in order for you to nominate. Just to clarify this again, because I've had people ask this question. I know some of you guys are new, and I want to always respect the new people here. It does not cost you $50 to vote. It does not cost you $500 to nominate. You simply have to be holding $50 or more of Sosana in your wallet at the time it's your vote. You're going to connect to our decentralized app. If you don't know what that means, don't get any anxiety. We're going to show you exactly how to do it. It's actually very simple. Sounds more complicated than it actually is. So don't worry about it. We'll show you step by step how to do it. But you'll connect to our decentralized app. So if you ever hear somebody say DApp, that's what we call it. It's a decentralized app. So you connect to that DApp, and then it's going to read your wallet and say, okay, you've got $58 worth of Sosana. Therefore, it will light up and say that you are eligible to vote. Okay, you've got $502 worth of Sosana, and it'll light up and show that you're eligible to vote, as well as you're eligible to nominate if you so choose. And that's all it does. It's just looking to see if you're holding enough to qualify for those activities. Not going to charge you 50, not going to charge you 500. I think some people are thinking they're paying $50 or paying $500 to do these things. You are not. So I just wanted to clarify that for you. Anyway, with regards to these dominoes, the moment that domino is down, the founder's phase is announced, and that's down. Shortly after that comes obviously nominating and voting, and I mean very shortly after, right? Because we're going to be doing all this in the same period as a domino. And then after that, we have the standard affiliate phase, because once we're done with the founders phase, now it's just business as usual, right? Anybody can go out, they can refer affiliates, they can earn commissions for referring affiliates if they are an affiliate, et cetera, et cetera. They can build their 3-level affiliate compensation plan, blah, 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 blah. Again, if you're brand new and you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. We're going to be sharing all this information again and again and again with visuals and things of that nature. So that's going to help you. But it's the standard affiliate. It's people saying, I want to be a basic for $129. I want to be a premium for $249. We'll be paying commissions based off of those numbers as well. So your commission payouts will be higher, respectively for that. So that's going to be kind of cool. And then there's the marketing. And I mentioned the marketing because I know that David Track has mentioned a few times when he's come on here about the round robin lead gen system that is together. He's calling it round robin, but it's a lead generation system. It's basically us saying as a project, we're not directly recruiting, right? We're not directly recruiting. So there's going to be a lot of people that are going to hear about Sosana, right? A lot of it's going to come from you guys, and you're going to give them your referral links and I'll sign up with you. But then this is going to be a viral nature of it. We're going to do a ton of press releases and marketing. We're going to do some, enter into some strategic relationships with many of the crypto influencers out there. So we'll be on their podcasts and their shows and their YouTube channels and things of that nature. And they'll be out there, and we'll be getting people excited about Sosana. And we're going to have a lot of people who weren't referred by an existing affiliate showing up on the website saying, I want to be, I want to be an affiliate. Like, first of all, a lot of those people are just going to go buy the token, which is cool that they're going to buy the token, right? That's awesome. But then we're going to have a lot of other people pop up saying, hey, I want to be an affiliate. I want to learn more about being an affiliate. And those people will become leads. We're not going to simply say, okay, they came directly to the company, so we're going to just keep recruiting them ourselves. Everything we do is for the community. So those people will become leads that will go into our round robin lead system. So, I'll have David Track talk more about this because this is kind of his baby. But ultimately, if I remember the pricing, I'm pretty sure I do, it's going to be like $19.95 a month. And in essence, you just go into this, into this URL rotator where, hey, you're the first person on the list. John is the next person on the list. Mike is the next person on the list. First lead that comes and goes to you. Second lead that comes and goes to John. Third lead comes and goes to Mike. Then it goes back to you if there were only 3 people. Clearly, there'll be more than 3 people, but you get my point. It just rotates through that as these leads are coming in. So we are going to turn up the volume tremendously on marketing and on driving traffic. So that is how you will actually, people have said, well, how do I take advantage of that? Or how's that going to be done? Is it done based off of rank or based off of the people you like the most? No, it has nothing to do with that. It's everybody, regardless of rank, regardless of whether we like you. We actually like all of you, though, so that wouldn't really be a fair determining factor. But it's going to go just in line.
They like me the
How
most.
many people are in the system, and we'll actually rotate through. So that's why I call it. That's why Dave's calling it the round robin. So that's going to be pretty exciting along the way as we continue to build that. So there's going to be a lot of people getting leads, everything like that. So the marketing is going to be really, really cool. It's going to do a lot too, because once we actually have all the pieces in play, now we can go advertise this. Is not a, hey, it's about to happen coming soon thing, but this is what we're doing. This is whatever. We can start sharing all the stories of what's happening for people. We expect some big stories to happen in that first 48 hours for some of you in income, because there's been a lot of people pre-building and just getting people in place and structuring their teams. All of a sudden, in a 2-day period or 48-hour period, these people start going and they start all buying in to be affiliates, and the commissions are generating. Some of you are going to make, we would imagine, a significant amount of money, which is, yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Nothing wrong with that. So we're excited about all the different things that are coming. Hopefully, you guys are excited about those things as well. And then from that point on, it's just going to be going into the growth metric, right? I mean, as we begin to build more and more momentum, as more and more people find out about what we're doing every 2 weeks with the voting mechanism, and they get excited about that, and they want to come participate in that. We'll do all these things from our standpoint to assist you in creating more and more buzz and excitement. But more and more people coming in, as you might imagine, just creates more and more buy pressure, and that's what we're all here for, right? I mean, you guys are buying. Somebody bought, again, $3,900 worth of tokens here this afternoon. They didn't buy $3,900 worth of tokens so they could sell them at $3,800. They bought them so they could sell them in the future at some point much higher, potentially much higher. And that's what we're here for. All these things we're going to do, we believe we're going to create so much buzz and so much excitement, going to attract so many people that it's going to put a lot of buy pressure into the token, which could potentially drive the token to the moon. And the people who will benefit the most are the people who are here right now, because you guys are getting the tokens at the best prices that we believe they'll ever be sold. So therefore, you're going to get some incredible benefits. So I wanted to do that. I know we started the recording a little bit late. I apologize for that. So I'm just going to say 2 things real quick. If you missed it at the beginning of the recording, one is huge call tomorrow. So if you're watching this recording, maybe later tonight or something, and you haven't checked Telegram, remember, huge call tomorrow. Mr. David Track and the developers will be on the call, and they will be going through some significant announcements. So please be there, promote it to your team, etc. Definitely something that you don't want to miss. Secondly, I know that there's been some anxiety about people wondering, because maybe they're newer or they don't understand crypto as well, or it seems like we're saying this and we're going to do this. Keep in mind, I just wanted to make sure everybody understood that as we start rolling things out, as we roll out the affiliate plan, as we roll out the voting mechanism, as we start, we're going to change the tenor of some of these AMAs to where, hey, we're about to roll out the affiliate program. We're going to have multiple AMAs where all they're focused on is a walkthrough of how to get enrolled. What are the top questions that people might ask? What are some of the things that people might not understand? What do these different things mean in the back office? All these types of things. So we're going to really just kind of lower the temperature for you, so you guys are just incredibly familiar with the process. You can walk through yourself, and if you're a leader and you have a team, you'll feel very comfortable answering some of these basic questions for some of your team members that might say, how do I do this? Or how do I pick the right plan? Or what is the right plan that I should be picking? And what do I do? And blah, 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 blah. So you don't have to be concerned about that. Once the voting mechanism comes out, again, we're going to walk through, this is how you nominate. This is where the DApp is. This is how you connect to the DApp. This is what it looks like when you connect. Because you have this amount, this will allow you to nominate. This is how you would nominate if you want to nominate. Okay, now you're not nominating, but you want to vote. This is when the voting period will open up. This is what you would do. This is how you vote. We're going to go through all those types of things for you as well. And then also, because now we're open, really ready to go rock and roll, and you guys are out there talking to people, we'll be doing presentations on a couple of these AMAs every week, where if you just send people to that particular night, it's going to be specifically based around recruiting, specifically based around sharing the vision of who we are, what we're about, what we're getting accomplished, what's already happened for some other people, et cetera, and inviting people to come on in and join us and become a part of the community, so that you can just kind of get them here, sit back, relax, let us do all the heavy lifting. You get to keep all the financial muscle. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. Again, didn't want to make it a long call. Tomorrow's going to be spectacular. I'm excited. Probably won't sleep tonight. But I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page. And with that said, guys, we will see you tomorrow. come back with everybody on your team, and let's actually kick this off and let's rock and roll. So exciting times ahead. Again, I know for some people, it's like, this is what for me, I'm like, man, we're really still just getting started. I think a year from now, I might excel a little bit and say, okay, cool. It's been a good year. Do you remember when we were there? Now we're here, kind of stuff. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do behind the scenes to kind of keep it going and building momentum and getting the word out across the world. But we're off to the races right now, and I'm excited about that. So thanks so much for you guys, being here tonight. Thanks for you being here every night, really, and plugging in. Thanks for your confidence that you're putting in this project and this team. It does not go unnoticed, and I can't wait to see you guys get your rewards so we can celebrate your success as a result. Have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow at the same time. See you guys later.
All right, guys, that was a quick one.
Recording stop.
That was a quick one, guys. All right, guys, tomorrow 9 a.m. 9 a.m. sharp. We'll be trading right here on this channel. And yeah, be there, man. We're up. We're 3-0 so far. Tomorrow's the 4th day. We're up 153 pips so far for the week on that channel. 3 quick scalps. We can try to get a quick win every morning. All right, guys, if you want to join Sosana, the link is there in the chat. I'll put it below the video. And you're going to need a crypto debit card, guys. The link is there too. This one is fire, man. There's no KYC. Okay, no social, nothing like that. All right, it's decentralized. All right, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Thanks for stopping by. God bless you guys, man. See you tomorrow, guys. Cheers.